I'm so happy to see your face.
It's great to see yours.
Thank you. Marley, what inspired you to get involved with the West Essex YMCA?
Well, I had been on the board for 3 years for the association, and it was in 2015. And my mother, who was 94 at the time, had fallen. And she had had physical therapy and needed ongoing physical therapy, and it wasn't the easiest for her to actually go somewhere. And the development director at the time said, well, West Essex has this program. I said, really? So she told me about it, and I said, okay, I'll take advantage of that. So for probably 5 or 6 months, 2 people came to my mother's house twice a week, and they did exercises, and they walked her up and down the hall. And not only did she benefit from the physical activity, but it was a socialization, that really helped her. And she passed away. We didn't know at the time that was going to be her last year, and she passed away, just a few weeks after the turn of the new year. It will be 10 years on Monday. And from that point, I said, you know what, I'm going to advocate for this program because I know they needed money at the time. And so, that's what I do. And, it's very reasonable for seniors to pay for the program. I have given the information to friends of mine who have used it. And, the one thing that I think is really great is that if somebody can't afford it, then the money that I donate is used as scholarships to help them and to pay for it. So I'm really happy to be a part of that program. And I solicit for it and donate to it and hope that other people will get involved because we're all going to be in that place at one point in time.
You talked about your mother's experience and how the YMCA came to her in her time of need and what that meant to your mother and to your family. Something that we focus on so much is creating connected communities.
Yes.
We're building this new West Essex YMCA building. Can you speak in your experience about the impact that you envision that having on our communities?
The impact is going to be tremendous. First of all, just from the sheer size of the building and the fact that there will be so many more people that will be able to take advantage of it, and so many more programs, that will be able to be offered in addition to what's already there.
Marlene, will you talk to us about why you chose to make a capital gift and why you encouraged your community and your friends to join you in doing that?
Well, that was an interesting situation. I'm a part of a Kiwanis club that has supported the West Essex Y now for the last few years. And personally, I thought the opportunity was fantastic for them. If, there would be so many things that they could do by putting their name on it, being associated with an organization like this that has such presence in this community and is so well respected that it was a natural thing. However, after all of the diligence, they didn't quite see it my way. So one of the women came up to me and she was very disappointed. One of the other members, she said, let's just do it ourselves. So we assembled 5 people and we bought the membership office because we looked at the opportunities and felt that more people will be walking into the membership office either as a prospective member or somebody who has some issue or something that they need to do and they're going to go to the membership office. So we came up with the name The Believers because we believe that everyone has the ability to live their life as the best version of themselves and to a better place than the Y.
Why do you believe that the Y is important to the community and the community's future?
The Y does so many things. As a child, I was not someone who was involved in the Y. I might have done swimming there. And once I got involved in it and I got on the board, I began to understand, the depth and the breadth of the things that they do and the people that they affect in various stages of their life and situations. And there are those that are not fortunate enough to really be financially stable to participate in the Y, and the Y every year, gives back over $6 million to help people be a part of it. So one of the things particularly that impressed me so greatly was COVID. And, the ability to react to it as fast as they did, and all of the things that happened with COVID, all of the gift bags, all of the blood drives, the food, the essential things, the fact that it was online, I have always felt that that was just amazing.
You give back so willingly to many organizations. If you were to share why you give back, yeah, what would you say motivates that for you?
That's an interesting question. I guess the first answer I would give you is because I can. Because, I'm fortunately in the situation that I can afford to give back. And I've had a great life. And so giving back makes me feel good that I can do something for somebody else and can be involved and can make a difference. Making a difference in life is really my passion. It's my goal. And I've always felt that I can make a difference for one person, and that's a good thing.
And that leads me to all the organizations you have to choose from across the state and across the country. Why the why?
And this is something different. I had been involved with the New Jersey Association of Women Business Owners, the North Essex Chamber, and the Women's Center for Entrepreneurship. So they were all more of a business type. And this was more community. And I said, sure, I will, I'd love to learn about it. And as I have stated, I did, about all the wonderful things, never expecting that it was as broad and as deep as it is. So it's been a fun 14 years and learned a lot about the whys and actually have been able to make contributions far in excess of what I thought I was ever going to do.
And thank you for that support. You've helped thousands of families have access to our YMCA facilities, and we're grateful for that.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure and my honor.